Khale ke push and trainer. Hasigale ke push and trainer. Khale ke push and trainer. Hasigale ke push and trainer. Khale ke push and trainer. Hasigale ke push and trainer. Khale ke push and trainer. Hasigale ke push and trainer.
Yeah, stand up, what up? Khale ke push and trainer, push and ngena. I know she yours, back out shop, back I stay now. Cause I don't give a F like I'm Juju Malema. Bazooka on my lap, yeah, to take mine, get down. Pow. I'm a stud, I've been doing this a minute. Straight face and no smile when handling my business. Need a pale face, dope diamonds, specialize in titties. Gotta say shit, dope ride. We're moving through the city, still a Jew from Africa. Like Miriam Makeba, doing this long walk like Nelson Mandela. You better pay respect, watch him hold the crown. East London best, though I hold the city down.
Push and trainer.
How did the idea of my business come about? Yeah, it's not a tricky question, but it's a long story. But I'll try and cut it short. When I started my business, I had no business. I had skills. I was still fresh from school with the skills of an IT technician, with skills of a graphic designer. I was equipped with those, but I didn't have a business, or I didn't have capital to start. So I'll go to an internet cafe, and I think it was around 2009. I went into internet cafes. I'll get CVs, I'll get business plans for clients. If they needed business cards, I'll design them, I'll print them, pay the price for the internet cafe, and have my cut of the share from that. With that, I gained a momentum. I created myself a database of clients, so I could survive with that. You find that in a day I'll get 3 to 4 clients, which meant I could survive on that. So that's how the whole business of Link Up came. It started in the streets, baby. What drove me into entrepreneurship? What drove me into entrepreneurship is I wanted to create something meaningful. So I wanted to create something that was gonna outlast me, something for future generations, for my offsprings. I wanted to create something, a legacy. Yes, firstly it was for a legacy. I created Link Up for a legacy. But besides the legacy, obviously for the cash, for the money, but mostly yes. Now it was for the money, because I need to survive, obviously. So money is needed. I need to pay rents and other stuff. But the solid one was for the legacy, the Badza legacy, I should say. The name Link Up says for itself. Link Up. Yeah, when I started Link Up, like when I opened shop for Link Up, it was around 2010. Yeah, so South Africa had been awarded the World Cup, to host the World Cup, so it was a great time here. That's a great time in Africa, great time in the world. So we wanted something that was gonna link us here in South Africa and the world. So hence the name Link Up. So it was, when I started, it was more focused on the internet, you know, typing and graphic designing and the other small services. So it became Link Up, linking up. Yeah, the sky is not the limit, it's just the view. So hence the name Link Up. We were aiming high, we were aiming there to the stars, hoping one day we'll get to the stars. Sorry, I didn't hear that again. How do I build a strong customer base? Oh, okay. How does one build a strong customer base? You just have to have great customer care. Nothing beats that. Customer care. The customer is always right, 100%. Nothing beats that. The customer is always right. And the other thing, don't bite more than you can chew. I don't like to promise clients or offer services that at the end of the day I might be able not to finish, or I might not be able to deliver. So I always bite one. How do I market my business? When we started, it's so funny. It's a very funny story. But when we started, we used flyers. The reason why it's funny now, flyers are just thing of the dark ages. But when I started, I still remember here in Bronco Street, there was a newsletter, essay advertising, yes. So I'll take an advert, I'll advertise my shop there, I'll print out flyers, I'll stand in the streets, I'll hand those flyers to people. I wasn't comfortable in an idea of hiring people to pass out flyers for me, because I didn't trust people. What if this person, then the next thing they just throw out those flyers? So I had to do it. The best thing to do anything, and you want it done perfect, it is to do it yourself. So I had to go in the street, hand over flyers, But now, as you can see, things have changed. We have to go digital. Social media, there's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's YouTube. So go out there, share. How do I balance business and being a dad or a father? It is so nice and comfortable whereby when you go home, you get a hot shower, get a cold one in the fridge, watch a game, it is so easy and it's so comfortable and it's so refreshing to do that. But now, what your kids see, they only get the vibe that you don't wanna, you're from work and you're not interested with them. So what I do is, when I get at home, I get my kids, I take the shower, I get a cold one, but I sit with them. We watch, we choose, like kids, what do you want to watch? If it's cartoons, we go for cartoons. If it's comedy, we go for comedy. We watch together, we laugh together. So I always do that. So after the movie, I get to indulge with them with the question and answer. How was your day? I get to understand, I get to be interested in their lives. Like, I don't pretend, but motivates me. I think and I know that new challenges, new ideas, bettering myself each and every day, that is a motivation on its own. I'm motivated by wanting to better myself than I was yesterday. How do I generate new ideas? First and foremost, get out of your normal cycle, get to know different people who are way smarter or who think better than you. Yeah, and read books. I read, if I'm not quite busy, I try and read a book once a month, but I'm sure I can improve. With a better schedule, I think I can improve to a number of books, but read. You need to invest in the mind. Or on normal days, like for instance, let's say my car is not working or I don't have petrol money, I always take a taxi, and I always sit in the front seat for the brains. I know most of you don't like the front seat, but yeah, Mina, it's a choice, it's a must. I just want to sit there, I just want to confuse my brains. Like, I'm always trying to think, like, as much as we love to work out, as you can see, I also work out, but it doesn't end there. I also try and work out this. I play chess. I'm a chess player. From working out my muscles, as you can see my guns, I also try and work out my mind as well. So yeah, for fresh new ideas in your business, you gotta keep your mind fresh. Eat clean, exercise, and be a good human. My greatest fear. What is my greatest fear? My greatest fear will be to look back and regret of ever trying to do something or not doing something because I was afraid. That is my greatest fear. I want to die with zero dreams, zero goals. Yeah. Is success. From my point of view, success to me is knowing that what I'm doing, it is helping, it is benefiting me and those people around me live a better, healthy life. You know, that would be my definition of success from my point of view. Hey, of being an entrepreneur, I would think freedom. See, with being an entrepreneur, you get freedom to do what you want, freedom to make time for family and friends, freedom to create. But at the same time, that freedom, it is very, very, very costly. Because if you want to take a look, 90% of the business that people try and start up, they fail for some different reasons. So that freedom definitely comes at a price. Yeah, definitely comes at a price. We risk it all to have it all. And sometimes who has been my inspiration? My parents. May their souls rest in peace. Yes, they passed away, yes. Mr. and Mrs. Badza, they've been my greatest inspiration. They taught me work ethics, to always work hard and build happy relationships. It might be with other human beings or business partners. They gave me, let me say, a foundation, a strong foundation, because I was taught from a very young age. My parents, it's as if they knew they were going to leave early, so they tried, and I should think they managed to load, let me just say, 70% of what I needed for me to survive and for what I needed for me to carry on the legacy which they left. If I were to write a book, what will I name it? Let me rephrase that question. I will write a book, so let's not if, because I'm gonna write a book, and it'll be named Common Black Man. The Journey of a Common Black Man. Yeah, that is the title. Please look out for that in the future. The Journey of a Common Black Man. Okay. Any advice that I'll give to anyone who might be out there who's also wanting to venture into entrepreneurship, or someone who wants to also start their own business, but you don't know where to start, you don't have capital to start, what I would advise you, it is to start where you are, with what you have. I told you in the beginning of the interview that I started in the streets. I had to type or design business cards in an internet cafe that I didn't own. And let's say I'll charge 10 Rand, and then I'll pay 2 Rand for the usage of the internet in the internet cafe. And then I'll benefit my 8 Rand. So you can see from, if you, let's say you have more than 10 to 15 clients a day, you can manage to survive. It is not a survival, like it's a survival mode, you're on survival mode. But as time goes on, you will grow, you will evolve to something bigger, or something even something great. You understand? Yeah, I think I'll close with that, and I'll finish up this, and I'll say, guys, let's do this. Even if you fail, try again. Cheers.
No retreat, no surrender. That is Spartan law. And by Spartan law, we will stand and fight and die. A new age has begun. An age of freedom. And all